Azure has definitely, I feel, at least in my mind, I feel like Azure has been taking a little bit of a backseat, particularly since we've been casting quite a bit of Seether on this channel. But again, can't really discount him. He has made it to the intros.
You can do the intros if you want.
Right then, we are here on the Ace match, the final match here for our last quarterfinals of the evening. It is going to be on Purity and Industry. Ellie, of course, standing for, if you were not aware, Lost Entry. Lost Entry. That's when you go to, like, a park or a maze. Yeah, you go into, like, one of those hedge mazes, and you can't get out because you lost the entry, and now you're really scared, and now you gotta call your mom, and then, like, I don't like it here. There's, like, a bull, man. I don't understand. Like, I don't like Minotaurs. I'm a centaur. We're natural enemies. And the top left-hand corner map, spawning in the top left-hand corner of the map, it is gonna be a Teal Terran, all the way from the land down under. He is representing Legacy Esports. What, the man with Harpoon himself, it is Azure. And spawning over here in the kind of 3 o'clock-ish position here on the map, over here in the 3-ish o'clock position on the map, we have the Blue Zerg, all the way from the land of Vietnam. He is well-renowned far and wide. His influence reaches everywhere. He is the man who is currently teamless, so people want to be team owners, look out. But representing Jiggly? Question mark? We have MeomaikA. Cat himself. And I gotta tell you, Quirky, I'm so glad that they decided not to risk anything on the Ace match. They're playing it out very standard. So my intro could actually have gone longer.
Yeah.
Well, we do see here in the 12-ish o'clock position, but also a little bit before the 12-ish o'clock position.
We already introduced this year.
No.
It's like, that's enough, but
what about the doodads on the map?
Ooh,
they deserve an intro.
Doodad.
We have, like,
true.
bots, I think. We'll find out. Alright, as we were saying, just both players not going to be risking too much here. MeomaikA actually going quite a bit greedy, so relatively quick third hatchery. Especially by MeomaikA standards.
Yeah. So he's looking to get maybe some big economy going straight away. He is, however, just building up gas and minerals at the moment. If it's going to be spotted here by that Reaper. More drones on the way here.
You know what I just realized, Quirky?
Yeah.
I feel like this bottom expansion is so rarely taken. I only just noticed that there are decals which are Goliaths. A little bit north from here.
Ah, yeah.
I mean, that's a... yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just noticed those.
Huh, what are the other decals?
I don't know. I think they might...
Are they SCVs?
They might be. Or maybe they're mules? I thought they might have been planetaries, but I don't think they are.
They're not planetaries.
Yeah.
It's not a circle with a gun on top, so...
Oh. Maybe it's a square. with a thing on top. As we all know, going for his standard Hellion fusion core kind of build. Something that can definitely punish MeomaikA's greed if you start careful.
Yeah, the thing we know about MeomaikA, he doesn't make queens.
Which is very evident. You can see the influence that it takes on light.
Yeah. And especially against these beasts, this BC that's going to be coming up now. Could potentially wreak some damage. I don't think there's any spores in the mineral lines if we can check. Kuro. Girl Lines, yep, there's none in the natural, none in the main, and I think there's none yet, so this could potentially deal some massive amounts of damage. Oh! There's a bite. There's a bite. There's a bite in the main.
But yeah, this is probably what we should have expected from MeomaikA. As, again, it's purely an industry. It's not really a game that the Zerg player wants to, draw it out for too long. They want to end the game fairly quickly. Usually, at least, for our more Eastern Zerg players here. Here comes the BC. Not to the main, which is a bit of a surprise. But again, there's no anti-air whatsoever here from me.
Oh! Aliens transforming into Hellbats here. Roaches are out, but I think this might be too much here for our Vietnamese Zerg.
Oh, if he can go into the butt. The head of the Nidus is starting to reach out.
Where's the Nidus? Where was it?
It is currently in
it's in the natural.
There it is.
Only 4 roaches in there.
Yeah, this is not quite the base trait that MeomaikA was hoping it would be. As look at all of these roaches. You don't normally think of Hellbats doing well against roaches, but you have enough of them, and all of them targeting down one.
Yeah, especially when you have a BC to help.
That definitely helps quite a bit. We are, yeah, it's a strange phase of the game where it's not quite over yet, but at the same time, one player has a clear advantage. This time, it being Azure. Not unwinnable here for MeomaikA.
Not an economic advantage, though.
That is true. That is accurate.
Yeah, the natural of Azure did go down, but still has to be careful with this BC here.
He's focusing the Nidus. That is not what Azure should be doing right now. The Nidus is just so tanky, and there's enough anti-air here, I think, for MeomaikA.
Oh, he can't get it. He can TP out.
He's gonna lose one. But he did not get the teleport in the end. And now, it was not base trade, but now they've actually broke even here. MeomaikA gonna be regrouping back at home, gonna be taking his opponent a bit more seriously, and Azure also gonna just be rebuilding.
Yeah, he's getting more
Bonding pool is on fire.
That virtually won't burn down.
Yeah. You know what would be cool if the liquid in the spawning pool was flammable? Let's have a bonfire up. For warmth. Alright, a couple more BCs. Oh, that's a Spire coming up from MeomaikA. Absolutely what you want versus BCs.
Get the Corruptors out, maybe some Mutas as well.
Absolutely. He is trying to buy as much time as possible as he can, and he's actually doing a really good job of them. I love how active MeomaikA is being right now with roaches. Just going to be distracting Azure as best as he can.
Yeah, it looks like Mio is going to head back to base with his gaggle of roaches. Gonna get the Evo chambers up and running.
Is that what it's called? A gaggle?
I don't know. A herd.
I like it.
A kitchen.
Kitchen. You know what? Kitchen works.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things you can call a group of roaches. If you were boring, you just call it a group of roaches. Once again, these roaches just coming in, but this time they are a bit more committed. MeomaikA definitely knows that he wants some supply up, so he's willing to sacrifice some of these roaches.
Hallian right out this third.
Indeed, there is. It's actually getting quite a bit of damage here. MeomaikA has evacuated most of his drones, but with a couple of them, he's still very nonchalant about them, shall we say?
Yeah. 8 drones already fallen here.
That's not bad. It's not the huge, instant damage that we're kind of used to from Hellion run-bys, but 8 drones is 8 drones. And what was that, like 4 Hellions that ran by there? 8 drones is 8 drones. It's pretty good.
It is very good. But the BCs are moving across the map now, trying to find what damage they can. They do have Yamato, and it looks like Azure is transitioning into this mech style here. Oh, BCs, he needs to TP that one away.
BC Mech. Definitely something quite a bit risky, especially now the Corruptors are in.
They still gotta pick up the Queens and TP away.
I mean, that's not bad damage, right? Getting some Queens.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you keep the BCs alive, anything they kill, it's not terrible. BC Mech, it's, you know, it's kind of fallen out of favor a little bit here. Yeah, it's kind of fallen out of favor here in TVZ. I think a lot of Zerg players have figured out what the ideal composition is to counter BC Mech. But again, as we were saying, Purity and Industry is much more Terran favored in a TVZ. So it could potentially work out here. We'll see what style of mech Azure is going for. So far, just going for Cyclones and tanks with a couple of Hellions for run-bys.
Yeah, just keep on with that BC production at the moment.
I like this. I feel like Azure might be one of the few Terran players who's still kind of dedicated to this style. And he's not just somebody who throws it up every once in a while. He'll throw it up once every series at least. And sometimes he makes it work.
Magfield accelerated stun. The selling run by will get found by this gaggle of this kitchen of roaches.
Alright, because you're... Yeah, I get it.
Because... kitchen?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Alright. So anyway, Hellions actually diving does see the infestation pit, so knows that MeomaikA is looking to get into that hive tech.
Which is definitely something a little for Meo, but still. That's a lot of DCs here. And
that's all of the...
Yamato, all
of the Corruptors?
It shouldn't be.
Oh yeah, there they are.
Yeah. No more just wandering around, target down the lair, and that is absolutely huge. MeomaikA will not be having his hive anytime soon. Could get
he can't even get his lair!
And now these Corruptors, they're just being whittled down. They do not have... This is not the critical mass of Corruptors at all.
Well, this is the fight that MeomaikA wants to fight. Tanks aren't safe, they're sieging up now. Roaches have to back away.
For now.
As that fourth base of Azure is secured, Natural going to get retaken as well.
Man, I feel like MeomaikA really underestimated how many BCs Azure was going for, which it's something that super understandable, rip that larva, but it's something that I'm feeling. If you're in MeomaikA's shoes, you're thinking, yeah, nobody's going BC mech anymore. He just went for those BCs for his opening. He's not making any more. And he focused a lot more on his roaches, which, as we now see, coming back to bite him a little.
There's no team
so far back. There are no teleports. This is a very good amount of Corruptus here. Yamatos are starting to go down. Very good concave for this Roach Ravager. But is it enough? Missile turrets are helping out so much here. Good vials on top of the tanks and gonna be able to get even more. Azure's army wiped the heck out. MeomaikA at 1500 APM. That is not normalized down to 300. Axe. That is not normalized down, but I think we are gonna get a ZvP semifinals here, unless
he's not dead yet.
He is.
I will say that.
Yeah, Azure definitely not dead yet. He lost a good number of workers, but he's still on 3 orbitals and a planetary. Actually, 4 orbitals now, I believe.
Yeah.
If you focus on production and turtling up, there's a way for Azure to get back here. And again, as you know, the old wisdom, an unlosable game is not. No, wait. You can lose an unlosable game.
Yeah.
You can't win a winnable game. And that's definitely the ball is in MeomaikA's court. Whether he drops it or goes for a slam dunk, it's still 2 very possible outcomes.
The tank cluster here just absolutely demolishing that Roach Ravager army. MeomaikA's.
Sandwich
Well,
between
he's-
the planetary there.
He's looking, but don't think he'll get too much here. Okay, he'll get a refinery.
Yeah, better than nothing. I just realized MeomaikA does not even have a lair right now. He did not rebuild his lair after it initially got taken down. Only now.
I mean, he's got his tech that he needs. Now he's starting to get the lair.
I don't know. I was thinking. Well, he had it for the time being, right? But I was thinking he probably wants to transition out into Boot Lords, and if Azure just, this is a lot of free time basically for Azure to rebuild his army, and again, it all comes back. Can't still lose in a losable game.
There's no blue flame on these Hellions as well, as it looks like these Corruptors are just going to try and caustic spray down this.
That's actually really
CC.
funny to see.
Yeah.
There's so many tanks, but guess what? Tanks can't shoot up.
If they could, they would be scary as hell.
I imagine tanks should be able to shoot up, but they only do like 2 damage. It's like a High Templar attack. And it's a very
Here
slow
comes
fire.
the engaged. Files landing onto the tanks. The tanks on the high ground having a lot of free fire, but going in, and that's going to be it. GG is called. And MeomaikA is going to be going through against Pez.
That is. I'm actually very surprised. MeomaikA kept taking engagements in that position, and normally I would say that wouldn't work out, especially towards the end with Azure's tank spread. But MeomaikA just came in, got the concaves, able to clear it out consistently. That was very, very exciting. Or something you wouldn't really expect here. And now we should be going on to our first semifinals of the evening. Debbie is actually back now.
Yay.
So it's, we'll leave it up to our lovely admin, Light_VIP, as to his decision.